Elizabeth here. We're going to get started with our ProActive class. Today we have a breathing practice. We're going to then move into a loving kindness practice meditation, which might be something new for you. Then we are going to warm up. We're going to do some gentle exercises to activate some muscles that are underused in everyday living. Then we're going to do some foam rolling, static stretching, close it off with another meditation. And that's the plan for today. So I invite you to get to your mat. For the first meditation, I highly encourage you to have either a stool, a little bench like this one, or if you prefer having a cushion, there's plenty of meditation cushions out there. Or if you prefer to be cross-legged like this on your yoga block or directly on the floor, it might be a little more comfortable to be on a bench like this because your knees can open up a little more. I'm gonna tuck my feet underneath here and we're gonna get started. First, I'm gonna roll the shoulders back. Maybe stretch out the neck a little bit. Tension. And our first practice is going to be a slow breathing practice. We're going to inhale for 5 seconds. Then we're going to pause for 5 at the top. And then we're going to exhale for 5. The idea here is as much as you can, and I know it's allergy season, as much as you can to breathe in and breathe out through the nose. It might not be possible for you right now. If it's not, go ahead and breathe in through the mouth, but there are so many benefits to breathing through the nose versus breathing through the mouth. If you can, if you're not congested right now, go ahead and breathe in through your nose. For this practice, if you are not comfortable sitting down, you can totally lay down on your mat right now. Just make sure you're nice and comfortable, palms open, and your feet falling to the sides. Whatever is most comfortable for you to focus on the breathing practice. So let's get started. First, just finding the breath. No need to control or change the duration. We can take a moment to just tune in, just like we tune in to a radio station. Try to find the breath where it rests at the moment. And if this feels comfortable for you right now, I invite you to close your eyes or maybe gaze down with a soft gaze, relaxed eyelids, not focusing on anything in particular in the room. Once you've found your breath, notice if it's deep, shallow, if you feel it's warm or cool. Just noticing where it sits right now. It can help to put your hand on your chest or on your belly. And feel free to keep that hand here for the rest of the practice, or to put your hands on your thighs if that feels better. So we're going to start for 8 breaths, slow breaths, 5 seconds inhale, 5-second pause at the top, 5 seconds coming down. We're going to inhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause at the top. 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. do it again. Inhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause. 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Now on your own, I invite you to count in your mind, and I will let you know when we're around 8 repetitions. And remembering to just pay attention as you do this exercise. If you have your urge to inhale or exhale as you pause. And when your mind drifts away, just bring it back to the counting. Two more breaths. And one more time. Inhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause. 4, 3, 2, 1. And exhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And at this moment, you can start breathing at your regular pace, noticing how it feels. Maybe it's a little deeper. Maybe your heart rate is a little slower. And before we get right into our warm-up and our movement part of this class, we're going to go straight into a loving kindness practice. What is a loving kindness practice? This is a practice where we wish well to ourselves. We wish health. We wish love to ourselves, to someone in our life that we love very much. We then move on to sending these wishes to someone who's neutral. That may be someone. I'm going to backtrack here. When we wish well onto this person that we love, that can be your partner, it can be your son, your daughter, it can be your best friend, it can also be your cat, your dog, someone that you have unequivocal feelings, positive feelings towards. Then we move on to wishing well to this someone who's neutral in our life, someone who it might be the cashier at the bank, it might be the secretary at your doctor's office, someone who you interact with every now and then, but you don't really have particularly strong feelings about this person. Then we're going to move on to someone who is particularly difficult. Again, that can be your partner too. It can also be a parent. It can be someone at work. It can be, and someone on TV that you have a hard time watching. It can be anything, anyone that you have strong feelings that are a little more difficult to deal with. And it's okay if the difficult person changes from your loved one to your to your difficult person. I'm just going to go in and check in who is logging, and we'll get right to it. So getting back to your loving kindness. After wishing well to this difficult person, we're going to wish well to all these people that we are gathering around us. And then we're going to wish well to all living beings and people on this earth. It's very simple. It's a simple repetition of 4 key sentences that, when repeated over time, will bring on this strong emotion and feeling, or maybe mild in you, and bring on a lot of benefits for well-being and mental health. So here are the sentences. It's: may you be safe, may you be happy, may you be healthy, and may you live with ease. So we're going to start in a similar position that we were in. We're just going to sit down, or if you're laying down, that's okay as well. Taking a deep breath and exhale. And here we try to have, again, a soft gaze down or eyes closed. And first, you're going to look at yourself. Imagine you're looking at yourself in the mirror. This might be the most difficult part of this practice. And I want you to repeat to yourself inwardly: may you be well, may you be safe, may you be happy, may you be healthy, and may you live with ease. And again, looking at yourself, may you be safe, may you be happy, may you be healthy, may you live with ease. Now a few more times in your mind. May you be safe, may you be happy, and may you live with ease. Well done. Now that we have this image of ourselves with us, we're going to bring on this loved one. And again, we want someone that we have strong, positive feelings towards. And it doesn't matter if it's an animal, if it's a person, if it's someone who's here now or someone who's not with us anymore. It can be someone from the past. Someone who has this warm and loving look towards us. Someone you can see them in your mind's eye. Just repeat after me. May you be safe. May you be happy. May you be healthy. And may you live with ease. One more time. May you be safe. May you be happy. May you be healthy. And may you live with ease. And now bringing on someone who is neutral. Repeating the exercise. May you be safe. May you be healthy. May you be happy. And may you live with ease. Even if the water is rising past the knees. May you be safe. May you be happy. May you be healthy. May you live with ease. And now bring on someone who's a little more difficult in our life. We're going to wish them well. May you be safe. May you be healthy. May you be happy. May you live with ease. Recognizing the humanity in this person, despite being difficult, you still wish them well. One more time. May you be safe. May you be healthy. May you be happy. And may you live with ease. Now in your mind's eye, you probably have 4 people around you. You have yourself, someone who loves you, love a lot, someone neutral, someone difficult. We're going to wish all these 4 people, may you be safe, may you be healthy, may you be happy, and may you live with ease. And finally, bringing in awareness, all living beings, everyone on this earth, wishing them well. May you be safe, may you be healthy, may you be happy, may you all live with ease. Noticing sensations in the body as we close this practice. Maybe some sensation of warmth, or excitement. And when you're ready, you can open the eyes, come back to the room, maybe stretch out. And now it's time for moving. I hope you enjoyed this practice. Great practice to repeat, especially when we're heading into winter and we're having maybe strong feelings of things slowing down, maybe being a little more lethargic, being a little more tired, bringing in wishing love and wishing well to the people around us is always something that's very uplifting. So let's warm up here. I'm going to invite you to come down on all fours. You're going to sit your hips back, walk the hands, walk the fingers out front, stretch into child's pose. Exhale, you're going to come all the way front into a knee plank. You want your hands to be right underneath the shoulders. We're going to inhale, sit the hips back again. Exhale, knee plank. We're in a push-up position. When we get here, we want to engage the core. Inhale, back. Exhale. A few repetitions here. Well done. Coming back on all fours. I'm going to take my right hand to my neck. Bring the right elbow to left knee. And then open up to the sky, mobilizing the spine. Bring that elbow to knee, opposite knee. All the way up. It's our closest friend. One more time. Now we're going to bring the whole hand up towards the sky. Reach. Now drop down, thread the needle. Good. Dropping that ear to the ground. Reach up. Drop the shoulder. One more time. From here on in, all right, well done. Other side now. Bring that left hand to the neck, left elbow to right knee, and open up. This class is particularly recommended if on those days when you know you want to move, you know you want to do something with your body, maybe you need to shake off and shed some stress from the workday, or you want to move and exercise in the morning, but you're just so sleepy. All right, thread the needle, drop that shoulder. You're just so sleepy, so the idea of going out for a run or going for a really tough workout is just not appealing, but you're still great. That's when you go turn on ProActive. Very gentle movements, still count as exercise, and especially good for the mind. Now we're going to get into plank position. Now tuck the toes. If you want to, you can stay here on the knees. I'm going to be here in this plank. I'm going to bring the right foot forward. If you're kneeling from a kneeling position, bring that knee forward, and you can adjust heel toe, your foot forward into a nice deep lunge here. Now reach up to the sky, come up, small back bend. Come back down, straighten out the front leg, toes come up to the sky, hamstring stretch. We're gonna flow through this one. We're coming up, small back bend, hands down, sit the hips back for a hamstring stretch. You don't wanna hold it here, we're just warming up. Not doing static, just dynamic stretches. One more time. Dropping the shoulders away from the ears. Good job. Now bring that foot back. If you're in a kneeling plank, you're here. If you're in a plank, you're here. Bring that other foot forward. Untuck the toes. Reach up. Hands down. Framing the foot. Sit the hips back. Bring the toes up to the sky. Notice if there's a side that's tighter than the other. Usually that's our strong leg, that's our support leg when you're standing in line and you're waiting. Most of your weight is on that leg. One more time. Good job. Let's put the hips back. Bring that foot back. All right, now cat-cow. We're gonna bring the belly in, wrapping the shoulders. It's still the morning here, so my brain is waking up here. Bringing the chest, hollowing out the chest, chin to chest for a cat position. Inhale for cow, bring the tailbone up, look up to the sky, dropping the belly. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Cat, one more time. Exhale. All right, well done. Come into a kneeling position here. We're gonna drop the shoulders back. Small circles here. Bring the hands to the shoulders. Open up that chest. Good. Bring the arms out front here. I'm gonna bring the elbows back. Squeeze the shoulder blades right here. I wanna squeeze. Bring the hands up. Cactus. Down. Front. Squeeze, squeeze. There you go. And we're staying mostly on the mat today. We're not walking up. Perfect for a morning practice or an evening practice.
All right, good job. Awesome. And one more time on the mat. We're gonna get into a plank position. Walk the hands back towards the feet. Hang here, grab your elbows, swing side to side. Feel the low back release. And now dropping the hands to the ground again. Walk, 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 walk into a plank. Your plank may be here on the knees or on your toes. Now you pick. It's the morning. You're gonna do a push-up. Come back to the top. Walk the hands back. Grab your elbows. That's your mini reward here. And swing. All right, walk, 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 walk. Push up. Walk back. Grab your elbows. Noticing the heart rate. Starting to elevate a little bit here. Walk the hands out. One more time. That's the last one. Inhale down. Big push up. Walk it back. Grab your elbows. Swing side to side. And well done. Your warm up. Now, for a few strengthening moves. Strengthening, I say strengthening. These are more activation moves. We're working on muscles that are not used as much in everyday living, that tend to be underused. Therefore, they create these imbalances where we have other muscles that need to take over in order for our bodies to be balanced. So we're gonna start in a quadruped position. I'm gonna be here on the side. We start off in quadruped position. Here, let's roll the wrist a little bit. I know we've been on our wrist for a while already. A bit of mobilization for the wrists. And now switching. Be very gentle on this one. And just play with it. Palms facing away from your body, palms facing in. All right, and that feels better already. Here, I want my hips to be aligned with the knees. So I don't want my hips to be over here or over here, right in line. Shoulders aligned with the wrists as well. I want a small bend in the elbows. I want to avoid locking up. Here, to engage my core, I want to tuck the tailbone. Imagine you have a tail at the end right here. You want to very lightly tuck the tailbone down and under. Engage your deep abdominals. You want to have a relatively flat back. It's not going to be completely flat. You have a natural curvature of your spine. We just want to avoid this or the opposite right here. We want to be in neutral position. Now I'm going to ask you to bring that right leg back straight. Now just here, that should throw you off balance. How do we counterbalance that? Your core is going to take over here. Notice if you lift that leg back, what happens? Your core has to take over. Just make sure you're not putting all that weight in that wrist. If you're having a hard time with your wrists, I'm gonna take these guys here. This is a great way with dumbbells or with handles to take some of the pressure off. So we have our toes tucked in, down and under, cores engaged. We're gonna lift nice and straight for a few reps here. Just lift. You want to engage the hamstrings, engage the glutes, mostly the glutes here. Good. Just a small up and down. After a few reps, you're gonna feel some warmth in the glute. I say glutes. More than one muscle here. That's why we call them the glutes. Good job, keep going. Nice, now bend the knee. Keep that foot flexed. Lift up to sky. The rest of the body does not move. Excellent. kicking that foot back towards your hips, towards your butt. Make sure your foot is not out here. You want to really kick it up towards the sky. Are you feeling that? I sure am. Good job. A few more. And now, still on all fours, I'm just gonna switch here for your view. You're gonna bring that leg out to the side. Bring that, same leg we were working on the side. This one's gonna be hard, it's a little more advanced. You're gonna lift, down, left, down. If you're cramping, keep going. You already started cramping, just bend the knee, lift. Or with a straight leg. Try to do this one with control, avoiding the lift and bang. Good, nice and slow. Ooh, good job. Now, we're gonna go into all fours here. All fours. Into a seated position. This is an advanced move as well. I'm gonna give you options. Right hand on the side here. First, you're gonna lift the left knee. Lift that left knee up and down. You should feel your glute has to contribute to this move in order to lift the knee. You don't need to lift very high, just lift. Good. Now, if you're good here, stay right here. If you want a little more, if you want to try, you're probably going to need a little more support here in the back or in the front. Try to lift the whole hip. Ooh, a lot harder. Even if you're not lifting, you're just contracting that glute here. This is an advanced move, okay? It's not easy to lift that foot and knee off the ground. You got it. Give it a try. It's something that comes with time. And if you want, you're just here lifting the knee. You're feeling a nice hip opening here at the same time. So it's not just about the glutes. 3 more, 2 more, last one. Good job. Let's switch to the other side. So here, I'm gonna move the dumbbells away. I'm okay here. On all fours again. Leg is straight. We're going to the other side. We're going straight in 3, 2, 1. Straight up and down. Good job. Now avoid, I'm going to over exaggerate here. I want to avoid this. Okay, we don't want to overarch the back. From your hips to your shoulders, there should be very little movement. Keeping that foot flexed, the toes curled towards the floor, heel to the sky. Almost there. Now bend the knee. Keep that foot flexed. Lift. Up, down. Good job. And breathe. And if you're starting to shake, it's normal. Starting to feel a little bit of warmth here. 3, 2, 1. Now you're staying there. I'm just moving to the side. Leg out to the side here. Ready? Let's do it. Lift. Make sure your body weight is forward. In this one, we tend to sit back. We don't want to sit back. Good, lift. Almost there. 3, 2, 1. Now seated. The 90 degree angle. Good job. Left hand on the side. Right knee comes up. Up and down. Keeping the spine nice and long here.
Good. Are we gonna try it? Here's the trick. If you have it, if you wanna try this at home later, when I started doing this move the first time and I was really struggling with lifting the foot off, I would help myself a little bit with a strap. What that allowed me to do is to really loosen up the hip, because I did have the strength in the glutes, but I did not have the mobility. So just very, very gently here, helping myself up, the lift. Did this for a few reps and then let go. And then notice, oh, now I can actually lift. This is my weaker side. We all have a stronger and a weaker side. As you notice, I can barely lift the foot on this one. And if you're here, just keep on lifting that knee up, feeling the hips opening. You're doing great. Three, two, one. All right, good job. Awesome. We are moving on to our rolling. Get your foam roller. You will need, for this one, we don't need a long, we don't necessarily need the long foam roller. It's up to you for today. If you have a long one, that's a basic. You always need this one. But if you only have this one for today, it's gonna be fine. I'm gonna use this one because it's a little firmer, and I've been foam rolling. This one has lower density, so it's a little easier on the muscles. When you're picking your foam roller, always make sure that you start with something nice and soft and squishy, and then make your way to something a little denser. And then the one with the ridges, that's for advanced. So make sure you're not starting off with that, because that might be a little painful. We're gonna start with the TFL. So at the iliac crest here, we have a muscle that starts and attaches to your IT band. It's not a very long muscle. It's a very short muscle right here on the side. It's on the side in the front of the thigh. And your TFL, when it gets overactive, especially in cyclists or in runners, when it gets really overactive, that's when you start having that IT band, possibly IT band syndrome, and your knee on the outside starts to hurt, or you're feeling some tightness right here around the hips. We're gonna be very gentle with this one. Again, if you have a soft roller, go ahead. I've been rolling this guy for a little while, so I'm warmed up. What we're gonna do is you're gonna want to roll right here at an angle, so about a 45 angle to your body, not completely towards the front or to the side, right here at an angle, maybe 3-4 inches long. Make sure you don't go directly on the hip bone. That's going to be painful. And don't go too much on this side. It's really not where we want to release. So I'm going to lay down right here. So start where you feel the hip bone. Okay, I feel the hip bone. Now move about 2 inches down, 1 to 2 inches down. And now if you're not sure, like, am I feeling this? Am I not feeling this? I want you to just rotate your body towards the front or towards the back a little bit. You will know. It's one of those things. You will know once you are on your TFL. So you're gonna go up and down very slowly. You will know. This one is particularly painful if you've never rolled it. Nice and easy. And feel free to use any props, or maybe you might want to use something like this to help yourself roll and get support. And then just noticing if you come in with your body more towards with your chest towards the ground, you hit it at a different angle. Do you feel it more or less? And now we're gonna pick a spot that's particularly tender. All right, I think I got mine right here. And what we're gonna do is what's called
fan, we're gonna go like this. So you're not gonna move up and down, you're just gonna move sideways on it. All right, and when you've been doing the fan for a little bit, we can go back up, down. And release and let go. Ooh. Now noticing the legs as you sit down. If a leg, there's one that feels like it's longer than the other. For sure, we've released a lot of tension on this side. Let's go to the other side. All it takes is maybe a minute of rolling like this. I'm gonna have to move this. You guys go ahead and get started. Here we go. Come on down. And finding that TFL. So what does TFL stand for? It's a tensor fascia latte. Latte. It's not a latte. I know, we're in pumpkin spice latte season. It's none of these guys. Ooh. And on the same side that I am weaker, in my case, that's the side that because my glutes are weaker on this side, I can't activate them as well as on the right side. I've been actively working towards that. My quads have to take over and compensate. So I have hyperactive quads on the left side. We all have these little things, and it doesn't mean that I'm broken, that I need to continue to stop exercising because I have some imbalance. It just means that I need to work on it. All right, and when you found a good tender spot, you're gonna fan front, back. And now up, down. All right, well done. That was good. That was really good. Okay. Next up, do we have time? We have time. We're gonna do the lats very quickly. So the lats are big triangular shaped muscles in the back that attach to your humerus, to your right below the shoulder right here, and it attaches all the way in the back to your spine. Big triangular, I wish I could show you from the back. And this muscle is responsible for a lot of movements, and we need to have them really nice and squishy and loose and not just all jacked up all the time. If you do a lot of pull-ups or any exercises that involve the back, you want to make sure that you not only engage the back, but also release it. For that reason, because I'm a little more sensitive there, I'm gonna go with the low density roller. All I'm gonna do is lean with the roller pretty much at my armpit here. When you're ready, you're gonna start fanning front and back here. So you're not feeling, there's no muscle in the armpit. You're not in the armpit exactly. You're slightly on the back, but that's your lats right here. Latissimus dorsi. Beautiful Latin names. And you're gonna go up, down now. For this one, I like to have a bent knee and then the other leg kind of just laying down here. And I'm using this leg to move me front and back, or up, down if you wish. And on this one, you can go a little farther down. Make sure you're just not going directly on the rib cage. All right, and well done. We're gonna take very short interval, very short rolling session on this one here. All right, on the other side. So if I'm laying down on my right side, I'm going to put my left foot on the ground. So first I'm going to fan front back. And be gentle with these rolls, especially if you don't foam roll a lot. It's like having a massage therapist, never getting a massage and then telling your massage therapist, all right, go deep, go hard. Maybe your muscles do need to be loosened up, but do it gently over time and then increase the intensity gradually. All right, and now up, down. And last one. That felt really good. We're gonna finish up with 2 stretches. You're gonna go on your back, and then we're moving to our last meditation. So right here on the back, make sure your shoulders are in the ground, palms are facing up. Your knees are bent, feet grounded in the floor. You're going to inhale and exhale, tuck the chin down and under, lengthening through the crown of the head. So you're pressing, continuously pressing into the floor, tucking the chin down. You should feel your neck lengthening. Keep pressing and release. I'm going to do that a few times. Inhale with me. Exhale, tuck the chin. Inhale, release. Nice and slowly exhale and tuck. Inhale, release. And here you do want to have that double chin, all right? Let's go, one more time. Exhale, tuck. And release. Now we're going to inhale together, exhale, chin tuck, and take a few breaths here while tucking. So now that we've practiced it a few times, we're gonna hold it for longer. You're gonna breathe through the exercise, keeping the chin tuck. So inhale with me. Exhale, tuck the chin. Maybe bring the shoulders down and away from the ears. Now that you're here, just try to breathe normally while pressing gently into the ground. And release. Well done. You're gonna bring the knees up, feet at about a 45-degree angle here. You're gonna drop the knees to the left. Good, keeping that, keeping both shoulders on the ground. And you're gonna turn your gaze towards the right hand. Feeling the low back, releasing, feeling a nice spinal twist. Noticing the breath, maybe slowing down. And bring the knees back up. Bring the knees to the chest. Nice tight hug. And now knees back up here at a 90-degree angle again. Your arms are out in a T and dropping the knees to the right. And turning your gaze to the left. And bring the knees back up. One more hug. And exhale. You're gonna release the legs. Let the feet fall to the sides and find a nice comfortable position for then the last part. It's going to be a body scan. If you want to have a blanket or something to cover yourself to be warm, go ahead and grab that. And we're very gently going to bring the awareness inwards. It may help to put one hand on a chest, one hand on a belly, both hands on the belly, or if you prefer to have your arms out and your palms facing up to the sky, whatever works for you. Just bringing your attention to your inner experience, the sensations in the body. And I'm going to guide you body part by body part, from the feet to the head. And all we're going to do, your only job here, is to bring your focus as if you're bringing a flashlight to that body part. And just examine the body part in a neutral way. We're not judging whether it's a good or bad experience. Try to be as welcoming of all the sensations, pleasant, unpleasant, neutral, and moving on from body part to body part. So I invite you to bring your awareness to your toes. Noticing if you're feeling some warmth, coolness, or anything in particular. Then to your feet. And moving to the ankles. Noticing if the ankles felt good today, if they're feeling tight, if they're feeling loose, sensation of pain or not. And bring your attention to your calves and the shins. And resting your awareness on the knees. All the sensations we may feel in the knees. Pleasant, unpleasant. And moving up to the thighs.
And bringing your awareness to your hips, your pelvis, your belly. Noticing if there's any strong sensations or emotions that arise in this area. Maybe asking yourself if this is an area where some of the stress goes and rests. Now bring your attention to the chest, to the back, try to welcome all the sensations of, there might be some pain, some needles, some warmth, some achiness, or maybe just no sensations at all. Bring the attention to the shoulders, noticing if there's any tension. Making our way into the arms, all the way to the wrists, the hands and the fingers. Just bring your flashlight to that area and bring it back up towards the shoulders. And taking a moment to examine the neck. And then the scalp. Noticing if there's tension or headache, or maybe a sense of openness. Noticing the sensations in the forehead, in the face, in the jaw, in the mouth. And finally, I invite you to feel your body as a whole. Feeling through every single part of the body. And imagine a healing light coming from the top of your head, making its way all the way down through your body, soothing everything, healing your body all the way down to the feet. You're just soaking in that light. And gently, we're going to come out of this meditation by moving the fingers, starting to bring our awareness to sounds around us. You may want to move the ankles. Bring your arms overhead for a stretch. And maybe come down to the side for one more moment of relaxation before we continue into our day or evening. And when you're ready, pressing the hand into the crown, coming back to the root. Taking a moment to record this session and how we're feeling right here, right now. This is an extremely important part of installing and sustaining a new habit. It's not only getting into movement and getting the thing done, but it's also recording and pausing at the end to think, how do I feel right now? However you feel right now, it's valid emotions and sensations, and noticing the outcome in the rest of your day or in the rest of your evening. How was my practice, my workout, my class, or my meditation? How did that impact the minutes or the hours that followed this practice? Was it something that was pleasant? Was that something that was unpleasant? Is this something that I want to continue returning to? And this is really how you tap into your wisdom inside of you, instead of having someone tell you, like, you need to be doing this, you need to be doing that, you need to be doing all these things to be healthy. It can be really overwhelming to decide, what does my healthy or self-care routine look like? If this felt good, and if at the end of this practice you feel rested, you feel grounded, and you feel a little energized, then great. Then this might be something you want to incorporate on once a week or twice a week, or maybe every other week. Make sure that you find that balance for yourself. And if you ever need help choosing and deciding what works best for you, I can be there as a guide, but really ultimately it's up to you, and you know best what's best for you. I will see you next week. Have a great rest of your day.